that's a very good way for us to get into the conversation. For you to tell us about your writing journey. How did you come to this place of calling yourself a writer?
The short version. Okay, so I grew up wanting to be a writer. I really, really loved stories as a child, and I read a lot of famous fire books. I read a lot of, there was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, a lot of those Penguin, Cinderella. I love to read, although a lot of the books that I read while at school in Greenhill they were not by African authors. But I still dreamt of being a writer. And then along the way, I think something happens, like by the time you get to secondary school, where you sort of, people tell you to be more practical with what you want. And I used to get good grades, so the practical thing was to go to law school. So I went to law school. Even while at law school, I thought out like African literature because I was a part of writivism, and eventually got a story published in a writivism anthology, but never really thought that I was going to do this writing thing full time. Until 2023, I first of all turned 30 and I was going through this existential crisis of being like 30 years old, like what am I doing? And then I remembered that I had this dream where I wanted to be a writer, and I thought if I don't jump now, I'm probably never going to do this. And I am a very impulsive person, I'm in or I'm not person, so I quit my job and I decided that I was going to write full time. And this is not me. And I'm here, like at FEMRITE, so I feel like I'm succeeding. At the very least, I feel like I'm doing something right. So that's the short of it, of how I got here. I'm curious about